Okay, so at the beginning, I mentioned a cat suit, right? And I was supposed to coil the whole body. However, I had other projects to do, and I left this out for last. Unfortunately, it's going to take some time. However, it's so smooth and easy, and it's simple. It's not hard. Obviously, you can see the first part shall obtain a form of a coil, winding coils around the sides. They all will be aligned together like this smoothly. The back, this is the only way I could cast myself into the system. I use the tape to hold it for a temporary setting, then I go over it with some quick drying glue and to tighten up the areas of fraction. Once I mold that part and got that part done, that's the first second. So I do the full body layer. As you see, I'm in a full body cat suit. I don't want you to see my whole body, however, but believe me, in the full body cat suit. And I'm going to do it all the way down because it's closer to my biometric range. I can see the muscular parts at which I'm able to modify, amplify with coils and double stack and triple stack to make different shapes and muscular shapes out of the coils. Joint areas, which I'm also going to be creating for articulating biaxials, for the biaxials and stuff like that, and for the ROMs and the biaxial ROM for that part out of coils, and make a cage for the armature to rotate. And I'm going to be doing that on the full body, so this is the only way I'm able to do it by myself. And to use a piece of tape, this is very sticky, and some coil. So here I have, this is only 16 gauge, okay, and to do the entire leg, and to do it 3 to 4 times. However, in between the stacks, I'm going to do it like a battery, and take the foils, like manipulate the segments of a battery, the soft battery, what they use for cell phones. And what I did was I unscrolled it and mapped the insides, unwrapped the battery with aluminum material battery with, I think it has graphene and stuff like that, and graphite and sheet. So as I'm also going to be using the aluminum tape around this area, around the entire T of the full body, and it shall be between the coils, and I will wrap a coil around it so I can synchronize the flux. So when I do make a battery around this segment, wrapping the foil around it and separating it, wrapping foil around it, and then adding either silicon carbide, graphene, powder mixture with a fluoride, and some resin epoxy hardener. And I will go around it one segment, and then I'll wait till it dries and cures. Then I'll go around with another segment and wait till it dries and cures. After I separate the two metal parts and material, then what I do is I enclose it in coil and wrap a coil around it. So it'll be the first foundation coil, then the following coil. And that I can slip off because this goes over my knee, so it's not like I can't fit it over. See what I'm saying? It's not like I can't fit it over. You know what I mean? So when I do binding segment, this is in PVC rubber wire coating, and it's transparent, and it would enable me to flow through. And this is 16 gauge, so I can step down to 14 gauge or step down to 13 gauge. So I think about stepping down to about a 10 gauge wire. And I'm also going to do the toroidal transformer by adding a wire underneath and flowing it over the solenoid coil, so I can continue and increase the voltage as it passes through the electrical winding. The winding Hall effect will also phase it to also force another force-induced currents to create a higher voltage for this electrodynamic repulsive motor actuator, human body actuator. Into the air, so it's forward to flight, to fly, and for strengths and extra strengths, and it's so light, it's amazing. And I can bend my knee, so I wrapped it while winding it. I bend my knee so that, therefore, there won't be so many gaps in between, and it expands for the muscular, so it won't be so tight around the segments. And once I use the glue in between to bind each rubber together, it would not separate. It would appear as a solid shape. So my name is Jermaine Morton, and I'll return back to you with more information concerning my design. I'll show you proportional segments on how it's constructed and done, of the Iron Man, of Thor, and of the Man of Steel in his flight suit. So, and Spider-Man. So I'll be back. My name is Jermaine Morton. Goodbye.